Okay. Alright. I'm playing this game again. You should tell me if the audio is too loud. Okay? Because it might be. So just want to make sure we've got everything set up right. Because it might be. In this audio loop. So just want to make sure we've got everything set up right. It might be. Oh no, it's I don't want to infinite loop it, so we'll be careful here. But I do want to have chat set up, so I'll have that right there. Phone might die while we're playing, but you know that's no, we're fine. We're fine. Shut the door and lighting, I guess. I don't know. It's very bright over there. I don't know if you can see. It's not that bright for me. But it's you know, it's like 5 p.m. I think. Actually, kind of don't know at all, but it seems like it's 5 p.m. But that light is blinding the camera. But I can't like turn off the sun. I apologize, but I can't do that. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Do I have every achievement? No. We're playing. What was our? Yo, what was it though? What was it? It had to have been this one, right, Brock? It had to have been. I've got 16 hours on that one. Right? That's the expert mode. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, well let's just hop on. Same world, yeah, expert. Okay. We're back to Terraria expert mode. We haven't done this in a while, so I'm kind of scared because I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing, like what I was doing or where I am in the game. Let's see here. Are we pre-hard mode? We're pre-hard mode still. So that's cool, I guess. I think we're actually Wall of Flesh is the next boss. I think. And then yeah. That's gotta be it, right? Wall of Flesh the next boss. That makes sense. But what exactly am I trying to do here? Because I don't know, this is a problem with me, like, stopping a playthrough and then trying to get back into it, is, I kind of don't know what I'm doing. And I know, exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, just go back and look at the video, what you were doing last, and then I will tell you no, because I hate you, and I refuse. But I really have no idea what I'm doing right now. I almost just killed myself, dude. Seriously, that would have been dumb. But I have the water bolt, so we killed Skeletron. Hey man, you doing alright? You kind of having a little bit of a hemorrhage there. Companion cube. This thing will kill you. It will kill you. I have no clue what I'm doing right now. I mean, what do I have here? Like, what's going on here? Tools? I've got stuff. Do I have a summoning chest? Like, okay, we have a voodoo doll. I know I've killed Skeletron, but I don't think I've killed, and I've obviously been in the dungeon a lot. I have necro armor, But now I just have to kill the wall of flesh. But I don't know exactly what stuff I would need for that, or at least like the optimal stuff. What did I just grab? What just happened? What? Oh. But if we look on the map, you know, clearly I have not done much exploring. But I made molten stuff, didn't I? Yeah, I mean, I have molten tools. I have I do have molten armor. But, I mean, I don't need it. Because I'm gonna try and shoot this dude, you know? But I guess what I'm doing is exploring the underground area thing over here, you know? Going left and right. I'm gonna probably go the entire way. Maybe not. I know it's a lot, but I think I will. Because I feel like the expert mode, dude, is gonna be a lot more difficult. I've never fought the expert mode wall flesh. I have never done that. I'm probably gonna have to look up a video on how to do that because I'm not confident enough in my abilities to be able to just kind of go. And also, I didn't bring any blocks with me, so that's, you know, that's always great. All right, well, we've got a good start. What's up? Yo, dude. So the thing about my armor is that my getting hurt noise is kind of hard to tell. Like when it's kind of hard to tell like when I get hurt at all. So if I'm, oh my gosh, dude, what am I doing? This is bad. I should have gone back and reviewed stuff, you know? Oh, dude. Oh, dude. What am I doing? Okay. Before I die again from dumb stuff happening, I want to go back. So we're going to do that. We're going to go back. Because I don't trust myself to not die over and over and over again for the dumbest reasons, just because I'm not ready and I have no clue what I'm doing. So I think it's best if I just like go here and we'll see where we're at. I'll go to my channel and just see what's going on. Dude, someone unsubscribed. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of depression. This last Terraria thing I did was this episode. What did I do in here? I killed Skeletron and Queen Bee in this episode. Okay. So what is this? This is Queen Bee. By the end of this, I go into the dungeon probably to get Necro armor. And then I've got a bunch of dungeon stuff. Okay, I have dungeon stuff. I made the Knight's Edge at the very end. Okay, so let's just look up Wall of Flesh Expert Mode. I've already done that apparently. Wall of Flesh Expert Mode. Okay, we're gonna watch this video and we're gonna learn about the Wall of Flesh, and we're gonna know how to kill this dude, so we can come into this fight prepared and not have to do it multiple times over. Oh my God, stop.
Hey there,
Okay.
people. So
Hi.
Bringing you another big one. This is my Terraria Wall of Flesh Expert Mode guide covering more modes as well. I'll be covering the boss, how to spawn it, strategies, armor,
Yo.
weapons, and other preparation. The fight itself I will show,
Okay, this
and I
is
will cover
now his
drops
voice is
at
like
the end,
just
what you
as
get
loud
from the
as
boss.
mine.
So, this is a very detailed guide,
Now
including
it's
the
louder
guide
than
voodoo doll
mine.
summoning item, the demon heart expert drop. It is suitable for expert mode, applicable for normal as well. It's just less necessary to super prepare in normal mode. Whereas expert, you'd better be pretty prepared. So I will explain wherever there are differences between normal and expert modes.
I didn't mean to go to
versions
Terraria.
on different platforms. And I will include timestamps for each section of this video in the video description.
Okay.
So let's first talk about the boss. The wall of flesh is literally a giant flesh wall, and it has a mouth in the middle and 2 eyes above and below the giant mouth. Once it's spawned, it sweeps sideways across the underworld in one direction, pursuing you, the player. It
This
also
is a long
instantly
video.
inflicts the horrified debuff, which prevents you from fleeing. So if you try to teleport away, you'll actually instantly die. If you try to leave the underworld, you'll just be pulled back again by its tongue. It also has many small mouths, so to speak. So let's first talk about spawn.
Alright.
Let's talk about the wall itself. As I said earlier, the direction, the wall of flesh sweeps across the world. The direction that it moves is actually determined by where you are when you spawn it. So arena, let's talk about the arena. The standard approach is a very long bridge to run along well. Alright, so let's talk gear. As far as armor, molten armor is most often going to be recommended because it has the highest defense in pre-hard mode. Of course, that's made from Hellstone.
Hello?
Your dad ran off to Madison.
Yeah.
Because his grocery shopping took too long.
Yeah.
So he's not here, and we had planned on having spaghetti, but now we're not.
Okay.
So I'm going to McDonald's.
Alright.
So tell me what you want.
A plain cheeseburger Happy Meal.
Okay. I knew that, I guess, but I gotta write it so I don't forget it.
Yeah.
Jeez. You had to put a cheeseburger started with a V. Oh, it's right next to it. Okay. Happy Meal. Okay. And with apple slices, chocolate milk, and an order of fries.
Yeah.
Anything else? You like the green shakes or anything?
No, not really.
Okay. So I will be writing off. Don't they come with ice cream or something?
Only at Culver's. They
Oh.
come with ice cream.
And fries. Okay, so cheeseburger, Happy Meal, apple slices, chocolate milk, and fries.
Yep.
That should do it, eh?
Yep.
Okay. How are you doing up here today? Your second day of no school.
Yeah. So
They haven't poked homework at you yet, have they?
chemistry, yeah,
Oh,
they've
they're
already
right on it, huh?
Yeah, they're already starting to do that.
Oh, good. Then you won't get behind.
Yeah.
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 Okay. There's some schools, I guess, are just decided, okay, school year's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scary. This is scary business.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes.
But there are other options that you can use, especially for non-melee users. If you're a melee player, it's a pretty obvious choice to go with the Molten Armor. If you're a magic player, you could still do it. I mean, pre-hard mode, you can mix and match your classes a little more. It matters a little less. But if you're a magic user, you might want to use Meteor or Jungle Armor, because those will give you boosts for your magic powers. Your magic weapons will do a little more damage, and Jungle Armor also gives you more mana to work with. But they have lower defense, so that's a bit of a trade-off. I actually am using magic. I'm using the Meteor set. I'm just kind of fond of it for whatever reason. You can see it does give a boost to magic damage. It also allows you to use the space gun if you're really desperate as a backup weapon. I actually don't really recommend it though, because you're probably not going to want to use the space gun. It's not that good against the Wall of Flesh, but if you're focused on doing like a magic only playthrough, in that case, having that space gun as a backup is a good choice. But you might also want to go with the Jungle Armor for the extra mana. Now, if you are a ranged player, Necro Armor is basically the only specialized set for ranged players in pre-hard mode. It's a good option, and ranged is a good option in general for this battle. That set will give you both a bonus as far as reduced ammo consumption and also bonus damage as well. So is it damage or critical
I don't really know why I'm watching this whole thing.
The easiest best option is really to defeat the Queen Bee first, and use bee nades and or the bee gun. And also, if you're on the updated platforms, there's also the bee's knees bow, which is a ranged weapon. The bee gun is a magic weapon. And those bee weapons are really powerful against the Wall of Flesh, and also, particularly in expert mode, they're going to be particularly helpful. And I'm going to give you some tips on exactly how and when to use those.
So actually,
you can also venture into the underworld, of course, ahead of time before fighting the Wall of Flesh to get some more powerful weapons there as well. Most effective option, though, is to use as many bee nades as possible. You'll get them as direct drops from the Queen Bee, as well as you can craft them with beeswax and grenades. Molotov cocktails are also an excellent option. You can even do dynamite. It can be effective.
Molotovs, bee nades. Just get Molotovs and bee nades, I guess, and throw them.
Bridge/arena. You could even use dynamite, but that's a risky approach.
We'll try the first one with just the bees knees.
And let's move along to accessories and buffs. So obsidian skin potions are an excellent, extremely good idea, because you're going to want to avoid damage from both lava and from fire blocks, and that's one of the only things that protects against both. Lava waders also work well and will protect against both. It's a limited time that they'll protect against lava, but it's like 14 seconds, so that's pretty good. Those are your two options. Easiest is definitely the obsidian skin potion, unless you happen to get the stuff for the lava waders. I've found that's not that common, but obsidian skin potions you can make fairly easily. So bring a lot of them, because again, if you're fighting lava slimes along the way, they'll drop lava, and lava does a lot of damage and lights you on fire, so you don't want to be damaged by lava. You want your obsidian skin potions or your lava waders. You can also use a lava charm to protect you from the lava itself, but it will not protect you from fire blocks like hellstone bricks and hellstone. Obsidian skull or obsidian shield will protect you from those blocks, but not from the lava. So yeah, you can combine potentially a lava charm and an obsidian skull or an obsidian shield, but you're going to be a lot better off just using obsidian skin potions or lava waders. Also, any accessories, and the skin potions also will, save an accessory slot versus the lava waders. So other accessories are things that improve damage, defense, or mobility. Of course, those are all going to be things that help. So things like Hermes boots, and derived from that, to speed you up. Horizontal movement speed is more important than vertical jump height for this particular boss fight, so keep that in mind. Those boots are made for running, and the boots
speed,
are going to be really
speed's
useful.
going to be
and
really
so
important.
Particularly, you're going to want lightning or frost spark boots, if at all possible, because those are the fastest ones. They combine.
I feel like, honestly, I'm already set. Mostly.
So let's quickly talk strategies. I have obviously talked a lot about the boss already. In normal mode particularly, you're going to want to target the hungry first, because you can wipe them out and focus on the wall itself. If you're an expert, keep in mind that those hungry will respawn, so you may still want to target them, but they're going to respawn, so it's kind of less of a big deal whether you target the hungry.
So the hungry respawn.
If you have enough damage output,
I'm not used
by
to
all
that.
means take them out and focus on the wall. It's going to be tough to take them out because of their respawn rates, though. And remember to always stay in front of the wall. I warned you about that tongue. Always stay in front of the wall. But don't be so far in front that it pulls you back, because there is a range. If you're too far ahead of the wall, it will eventually grab you with its tongue and pull you back anyway, as if you're trying to escape it, basically. And of course, keep moving and keep jumping to avoid the lasers. And I'm just going to cut here for a second, and I'll be right back with the actual boss fight.
Monday.com is an
that
intuitive
ad
platform for
placement,
managing
though.
your entire R&D, from iteration planning and.
All right, so I am just about ready here. I did put my
All right,
bewitching table
let's
down.
watch
As
the
I
whole
said,
boss
got
fight.
campfires along the way here. I'm going to want my buffs, of course. And now that I've got those, I can summon my minions. I can get 3 of these guys, even though I'm not a summoner. It's supposed to be 3. Do I have to use this manually? Or maybe it just gives me the same buff. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I've got 2. So, here we go. I've got my voodoo doll.
Alright.
And I am actually going to, I know you guys like me to be zoomed in, but I'm going to zoom out so that I can see what I'm doing a little better. So I'm going to try to demonstrate all of these different weapons. So this is the Dark Lance, obviously with melee armor set and boosts and stuff. It could be doing a little more damage. There's the Cascade. I am wearing meteor armor, so I'm not going to want to play with melee weapons too long. So I'm going to move on to ranged. I've got the Mini Shark. You can see there. It does all right. And yeah, this is why you need so much room above your bridge, because you need to be able to hit at least one of those eyes at any given time. I mean, you can shoot it in the mouth too, but it's going to be more effective if you shoot it in the eye. So let's go with the Molten Fury. Now, which bows? Oh, I've got Frostburn arrows in here. And yeah, it's not an auto-fire bow, this one, so... But you can inflict Frostburn. In fact, it looks like you can inflict maybe on multiple parts. Yeah. But you might want to go with, like, Hellfire or something instead. I actually do have some of those. Is this a good idea? Here we go. Swap those in. Guess we'll store them there. Yeah, see, Hellfire is going to be more powerful. But let's show you the
So what buffs
wing
does this
bow.
guy have on? Like,
So again,
oh
you
my
can use
god.
these special bows even with
He
regular
did every
arrows, and
potion.
That's where, you know, the Hellfire, because of its rapid fire, and like accuracy doesn't matter too much against the wall of flesh, so that can be useful. Also, the Bee's Knees. Hellfire is auto-fire. Bee's Knees is not. Of course, if you're on one of the pre-updated platforms, it's a no-brainer. You're going to want to use the Sharanga with no matter what kind of arrows you feel like using. Probably wooden arrows, because it converts them into super powerful ones. That's a no-brainer for sure. But let's just show you these two quickly with actual wooden arrows, because they're going to convert those. So that's the bats. Bats are pretty powerful. They have the piercing. And let's trot out some bees. god, I got stuck. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, don't do that.
This dude makes it look so easy.
Now I'm going to have to focus on my dodging a little more.
I mean, potions help a
Star Cannon,
lot.
of course,
They must.
super powerful.
Star
I actually
Cannon.
don't want to use that too much because then I'm gonna actually kill this thing before I want to. But yeah, Star Cannon obviously is only limited by the number of stars you can collect.
Yeah, Star Cannon is a really good option.
Finally a heal. And yeah, of course, at the end, you're going to want to use the bees. It's going to get used. So if you're playing an expert, keep the bees till the end. That's my recommendation, because it gets really fast at the end, and you're going to want to kill it fast before it comes and kills you. It's essentially the strategy. So keep those bees to the end if you're playing on expert. Oh god, it moves really, really fast right at the end, and you want to be prepared for that. You want to be really, really prepared for that. So
Alright.
there you go. That's how you beat it. And I guess I can
got
zoom
it.
back in now.
How far
Spirits
did he
of
go?
Light and dark have been released, and I actually stored my.
Well, he went all the way to the underground jungle. So what we're gonna do, actually, you can't, I mean, you could go the whole map, but I'll just do half the map. I think that'll be fine. So I don't really know what to do for preparation, other than obviously building our land bridge, which will take forever. But other than that, I don't really know what to do. So I have a lot of blocks, right? So we're good with blocks. But there's just like potions. Do I have I have archery potions. I'm going to want that. I'm going to assume that this and that work together, right? I mean, that just makes sense. Swiftness potion, I think that's pretty necessary. Obviously greater health potions. I think that's really it. Maybe a heart reach. I don't really have that many of those. But that's all I think I'll need. I think everything else I have. Everything else I really don't need. So I think we're good in that regard. So I guess let's just go start building our bridge. I could make bee nades, and I don't know if I have a bee gun or not, but I could have a bee gun and bee nades for the very end of the fight, so that we can kill the wall of flesh really fast. Because obviously the wall of flesh is pretty easy until like the last half. The first half is pretty chill. It seemed like the first half was pretty chill, but the second half is when the lasers are so fast that you pretty much can't dodge them, which is really not ideal. It feels more natural to me to go from the right, like this way. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I want to make sure that it will go all the way. Oh my god, dude. How did I not take more damage? I took 10 damage from lava. How does that work? So this is going to take a lot of preparation because I basically have to build a well, obviously the arena is something that matters a lot more than most things. Like, if you don't have a good arena, then the boss fight's just not going to go well. It's just not. It's pretty much essential to have a boss arena where you can devote as little amount of brain power to traversing as possible. Because the way the arena is right now, I mean, there's like all these buildings in the way and all these lava pits to go over, so we want to minimize that as much as possible. And to do that, I have to just spend a bunch of time making the freaking thing, and that should do it. So I think it's important that I break all of these buildings completely, because we're using a projectile gun, a ranged weapon, and if the building is in the way, then that's gonna minimize our damage potential and just kind of increase the amount of time that we have to spend dodging and worrying about health. So we want to keep it open above us, just to make sure that we don't end up hitting like the ceiling or anything. That wouldn't be good. Just having a lot of space is really gonna be an essential part of the arena. And having just a long flat bridge is oh my god, dude. What am I I don't know, man. I'm kind of out of it right now. Or I will be out of it for like an hour until I actually just kind of get back into the groove, because right now I'm just not really in the Terraria groove. Like, when you're in the Terraria groove, you know it, alright? You know it. Like, you're really getting into it. What's heal? H. That's what I thought. See, I wish... I don't know, this is just so boring. Just going all the way down. It's annoying. Okay. Oh, McDonald's is here. So I got to go get it. I will be back. Okay. Now I have McDonald's. I got a Happy Meal. With fries. And a toy. The toy is the best part. Alright. I always start with the worst. Work my way to the best, so. Start with the apples. cats, man, I swear. Oh. Alright. Alright, here we are. Already took like 3 hits of damage from a freaking bat. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. There we go. Where'd that one demon scythe come from? Alright. I gotta kind of plan ahead here. We're going to have to go up at least a little bit. These hellbats, they really do a lot of damage. Like a surprising amount. What's up, dude? How's it going? You doing good? That's good. But I don't know, I spent I spent a really long time today just messing around with Minecraft mods. But I think this is the last time I'm gonna mess around with Minecraft mods, because this is literally, I've done this before where I've spent like hours just downloading mods, trying to get a nice little mod pack of my own going, and then I spend so much time doing it, and then either it doesn't work, or if it does work, it doesn't work with streaming, and my game just like doesn't record it. Like, it cannot screen record. And it's really annoying because I don't know. I guess this is the second time I've done it, and I just thought maybe it would work this time. But it didn't, or at least, I mean, I didn't really try very hard yet because I wasn't really in the mood to stream Minecraft anyways. But I was setting up a mod pack. I did try to do an actual mod pack, but the 2 I tried, well, one of them just straight up didn't work, and the other one worked but was super laggy. And mods, like, you know, it's such a prevalent part of the game that you'd think they would be well integrated, but they're not. Like, installing mods sucks, and most of them aren't compatible with each other or aren't up to date. And I don't know, I was just looking for something a little more entertaining than the base game. Because I find the base game, unless it's on a realm, I think the base game is kind of boring. Or at least, like, I don't know. Especially early game is boring. And then late game once you've run out of stuff to do. So, that's kind of why my hardcore Minecraft series I stopped doing. At least for now, I stopped doing it just because I was getting bored with it. And just the fact, if I'm getting bored while playing it, then I'm going to assume the viewers are also getting bored watching it. So, why would I play something that I'm getting bored of? But I wanted to come back to Terraria because I didn't necessarily get bored of it. I just played other things. Like, I was never bored while I was playing. I just kind of stopped playing. So I wanted to come back to it. And obviously, the hardest part about coming back to this is that I haven't played in a while. So I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's the, like, I don't know if this is just me, but a lot of times, if I play it on a world like Minecraft or Terraria for a really long time, and then I go away or I stop playing it for a really long time, when I come back to it after a really long time, I've completely lost interest in it, no matter how much time I've spent playing. Like a few years ago, I was really into Terraria on console. And I go through phases where I would beat the entire game, and of course this is on console, so it was only up to Duke Fishron. But I'd beat the entire game. This is hours of end game play, just hours of Terraria, and then I'd be really into it, and I'd get to the end of the game, from the beginning of the game to the end in like a week, and then I have this really cool world set up, all these good items and stuff, and then I burn out really fast, so I'm done with the game then. Ugh! I'm done with the game then. And I get burnt out and I don't play it for like a month. And then by the time the month is over, I come back to the game and I don't give a crap about my other world. I'm more than ready to just play on a new world, because I've spent so much time away from it that I've forgotten about what I was doing, or what I wanted to do, or what I had done. And because of that, I lose all interest, because I'm not as invested into the game as I was before. And of course, I never gave these worlds the chance to... I never gave myself the chance to kind of get back into it. I just started a new world right away, because I really didn't care. But now I care, because I'm live streaming it. Hi. Hello. There's a cat in my room. Yo, 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 yo. Give. Thank you. Alright, we have another voodoo doll. I'm just annoyed that I keep dying, and I'm probably gonna die again, because there's way too many freaking hell bats in this freaking whatever biome, I guess you can call it. The cat wants to escape, but I really don't want to. Oh, I was gonna build a freaking... Oh my god, dude. Dude, like, I'm gonna die. Hello. There you go. Cat trying to actually turn doorknobs. Insane. Okay, so this is a little bit of an issue. No. Oh, yikes. Dude, I don't want to have a depressingly high amount of deaths by the time I kill the Moon Lord in expert mode. I don't want to have a bunch of meaningless deaths that could have been avoided. Because that's just dumb. So is this gonna sprint cancel me? Oh! Yo, help me out. Help me out, dude. I'm eating a cheeseburger. I burnt to death, dude. Why didn't I just pop a health potion? I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. But I don't know if I can do it. I don't have the willpower to continue my Terraria hard expert mode series. I just don't.